Including this one, there are only 2 battles left. Ever since I was dragged into the Holy Grail War, or Murder, Death, Kill, I haven't had time to think about what comes after. I've had my hands full just fighting inside the vacuum of understanding. But lately, I've given some serious thought to the future. 2 more battles. I've struggled tooth and nail to survive, and now I'm one of those 4 remaining participants. Why am I fighting? What do I want from the Holy Grail? How many mages have died so far? It's too much to think about. The cost's too high to calculate. I figured out what I am, but all I really honed in this hellish prep period was my survival instinct. I don't want to disappear. I don't want to die. Not without leaving something meaningful behind. But I have no home to return to. I can forget this stuff when I'm fighting, but it hounds me when I try to relax. Will I be able to survive? What will be waiting for me after the war? Do I deserve to live?
奏者よ、こちらを見よ。世を前にしてうつむくなど無礼であろう。というか、世が傷つくではないか。
I look up in the response to Saber's scolding. Her beautiful face is a severe but knowing look.
仕方あるまい。暇を持て余しているのなら、世に付き合ってもらうぞ。以前、世はそなたのことを聞いた。どのような人間なのか、些細なことでも知りたくなってな。そなたは確かな言葉を返さなかった。あの時は情けないと、もったいぶりよってとも思ったぞ。だが、それは残酷な話であったな。そなたがどれほどの苦悩、反問に身を焦がしているか、世はわからぬ。過去とは当人にしか折り合いをつけられぬもの。この手ではそなたの苦しみを拭うことはできん。なのでもっと前向きな話をしよう。奏者よ、過去はとりあえず隅に置け。それに聖杯戦争も終盤。サーバントとしてマスターの意志を確かめておかねばならぬ。奏者よ、聖杯を手に入れたとき、何を願う？それを今、言葉として聞かせてほしい。
Saber asks the big question. The Holy Grail can grant any wish. What would I wish for? To keep living as I am? To have fun and never work. I'm rolling with it. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else stands out of my mind as more true. Money, love, and power make the world go round. A flash of light blazes through my magic circuits. Ugh, my thirst for knowledge can't be quenched.
却下だ。ここでは事件の錆と消えるか。
That was a scathing comeback for something that even Saber knew was a joke. But I don't think Saber is in any position to lecture me when it comes to luxury and debauchery. I can't think of another legendary soul who indulged in luxury to the degree she did.
誤解だ。世だってちゃんと働いてたんだぞ。民衆の人気を得んがため、惜しみなく財布もしたのだ。白状しよう。ローマの国庫を空にしたのは紛れもない。世の失策である。
Boy, have I seen this dialogue a few times.
だが何が悪かろう。世はあるものを使うだけだ。あらゆる文化を吸収し、ひたすら繁栄を欲する我が市民に、その行き着く先を見せたのみ。むしろ放蕩なローマを世で終わりにしてやったのだ。どうだ、意見があるなら申してみよう。
Whoa, she bankrupted a country? Is she a pauper? I'm jealous of her personal theater. I'm going with it.
うるさい。良かれと思ってやったことなのだ。過去のことを持ち出すでない。大体実現可能なものなぞ願うな。そなたが望むなら、ハレムなぞ世がいつでも用立ててやる。
Man, what a turn of events.
そんなものよりそなたの手が届かぬ思いを口にするのだ。願いとは実現できぬ理想の別名。世が知りたいのはそなたの心のあり方だ。
My mind, my ideals. In other words, what makes me human? I want to live. I don't want to die. My mind is where the animal instincts become refined to the point where I can perceive beauty and affection. There are things I love. There are things I can't stand. I want to hold hands with someone. I want to hurt someone. Alright, Hakuno, calm down. If I'm mere data, where does that spectrum of emotions come from? My fights have aroused a variety of emotions in me, as well as in my opponents. Oh, maybe I'll probably pick things up from them? Empathy allows humans to mimic and learn from each other's emotions. Whoever I was before, and whatever my wish was, I'm different now. My once empty brain is filled with memories, and my wish is... I guess I'm still undecided.
そうか、まだわからないか。まったく仕方のないマスターだ。
Saber takes my indecisive response better than I thought she would. She's even smiling. And anytime Saber smiles, it's a good day in paradise. She knows that there's a difference between people without wishes and those seeking them. Even though I don't have an answer to her question yet, she can see that I've grown.
まあ、旧大点としておこう。それなりに満足のいく会話であった。次に長い休みができたのなら、その時はそなたから質問をせよ。特別に何でも答えるとしよう。
I'd like that. Next time we have a down moment, I'll ask Saber about herself. Save! Leave my room. Huh, boy, that was a turn of characters there. I'm assuming we can't go back in there and ask her something right now, right? I'm assuming not.
唐突なのだが、そろそろ過ちは正しておこう。どうも勘違いをされている気がするのだな。
Saber plays with the hem of her red dress as she speaks. What could she want to set straight? I don't know Saber perfectly, but I'm no ignoramus. Boy, haven't heard ignoramus in a long time. Speaking of ignoramus, though, that reminds me. Went to KFC today. For those that don't know what KFC is, if it's not available in your area/country, it's Kentucky Fried Chicken. It just serves fried chicken. They got rid of their potato wedges for just normal French fries, and they probably are the worst French fries I think I've ever ate in my life. If I would have to rank them on the French fry scale of 1 to 10, it would be a nice -3. So, there's my ranting for the day.
世の服装のことだ。英霊の中には少女の身でありながら、生涯を男装で過ごした騎士王もいると聞く。
I wonder who you're talking about.
結果史実では男性と記されたとか。おそらく民を滑る手段として性別を隠したのであろう。あっぱれな心意気だが、世が男装を好むのはそれとは理由が違う。世は皇帝であるために男装をしているわけではない。単にこの格好が好きなだけだ。
Now I'm seeing her flamboyant side. Why did Saber bring this up? Is it important that I know about her cross-dressing, or rather about her dressing habits? She's implying that...
単に男も女も大好きなのだ。世は性別に関係なく人間というものを愛している。
Exactly. Nero knows what's up, loving all humans.
なのでおかしな勘違いはしないようにな。世は男であろうと女であろうと気に入った人間には尽くすのだ。
Now's your chance, Hakuno. Come in for the kill. Saber puffs out her cheeks proudly, apparently immune to any pricks of conscience on the matter. Oh man, should I consider her remarkably humanitarian or polymorphously perverse? Just when I think I've gotten to know her, she pushes aside the curtain to reveal more mysteries. Save. That was absolutely worth coming back in there. Don't regret that one bit. Leave. Glad we took care of that. Okay. We have something we gotta give. Here's this. A student council badge. With this, I can become one of them. Here's your magazine, or here the magazine's yours. Alright, well, let's see if Ren has anything to say. And then I'll go back down. Ren, you probably do have something to say. So, you didn't get the chance to confront your opponent yesterday? Plus, someone hacked the arena's entrance so you couldn't get in? That's one serious enemy. I'm really worried about the door. If I can't retrieve the triggers, I'll be disqualified. A win by default, huh? Or maybe your opponent has a reason to avoid fighting you. Well, if you don't know who your opponent is, random guessing won't cause you much help, or won't help your cause much. My opponent is trying to avoid fighting? It's you, Ren, isn't it? They did force their way out of the arena to avoid me, plus all the blocked corridors. There was only one blocked corridor. Yeah, they must be trying to avoid fighting me. I just can't imagine why. But right now we need to do something about that door. Hopefully we can find an item or some kind of clue that helps us solve all this. Speaking of items and evidence, I should ask her about this lapel badge I found. The Harway crest? Someone actually dropped something like this? Leo Harway might be your enemy? Who knows, he might even tell you if you ask him. But you must be cautious. Your enemy might attack you without warning at any time. Yeah, I know. I'd better start asking her on campus before going into the arena. I should also find Leo as well. So, presumably, even though Ren has lost her servant, there's Ren. I don't think it's going to be Ren. I wouldn't imagine it would be Ren. Ronnie, Leo, and I guess you? That's about it. Come again? You're asking me if I'm going to be your next opponent? That would be impossible. Remember, I am an NPC created by the system. I am not a master. Okay. Multimedia room? Nothing. I guess I'll check on the other side, although this campus is getting really empty. Second floor. Leo, he was getting his read on in the library. If you're looking for him, why don't you go there? Oh, I guess it's you. I guess you're finding Leo? What is the matter? Without a word, I show Leo the lion lapel badge I had found. This is a Harway lapel badge. Where did you get this? I briefly explained how I picked it up near the fountain in the garden. I see. It appears that it's my brother's badge. However, there seems to be a number of subtle alterations to it. I fear someone may have placed it there intentionally as a red herring. Perhaps this is for the purpose of diverting your attention to me? However, I assure you that I'm not your opponent this time around. Leo hands the lapel badge almost as if it's a new toy, a smile forming on his lips. Interesting. It appears somehow that they used my brother's code breaker. Code breaker? It's true that Julius was able to access areas other masters prohibited, or that access areas other masters are prohibited from entering. Without our resources, we can access restricted areas of the Holy Grail. Yes, like the multimedia room. My brother wasn't necessarily a skilled hacker, nor was there any need for him to be. You see, this lapel badge is also acts as a key of sorts. Used to access the Harway Beowulf cluster back on Earth. Beowulf? I guess this means my opponent tried to hack into the arena using this lapel badge? That would mean that it might be possible to unlock the door. Your opponent erected a door in the arena. They must have quite the active imagination. Another explanation is that they have some reason why they do not want to face you directly. But that's besides the point. Right now it's enough to know that you can open the door with this lapel badge. It'd be a shame to be disqualified for something so trivial, so I'll give you the lapel badge. Pardon me, but I'd like to return this rather rare book, so let us end our conversation here. And with that, Leo's gaze returns to the shelf of the book he was pursuing before we began talking. So, Leo isn't my opponent, and the lapel badge is just a ruse. Was this a trick by my real enemy? After all that running around, I still have no clue who my opponent is. Oh well, no use in worrying about it. I might as well just head to the arena now. We gotta talk to people, Hakuno. Modifying the arena? Erasing their own name? No bones about it, your opponent is skilled. They're a threat to us maintainers of orders. We have no choice but to strengthen the firewall. Strengthen it. Also, I was gonna say something, but I didn't know if it was just like one day thing. This person's gone. Hopefully they didn't die. That would be a shame. That would be a terrible shame. We already were in the library. Did we get turned around? We did get turned around. Man, remember when our classroom had people? I remember that time. First floor! A sudden sense of impending doom seems to have grabbed me by the neck. Someone is... but from where? Praetor, you've sensed her enemy. They seem to want to fight. So let's hurry to the arena. Whatever the case, we'll need to be able to see them before we decide on any kind of plan. Saber is probably right. We should head to the arena and hit them there. I'll just go to the commissary. Do you have a sword of repentance? This one will let you stop an opponent from acting. Useful if you can't predict their actions. Yeah, I gotta go outside, you know, real quick. Archery range. The chapelle. Toko, you're the only one who comes here anymore. It went from total chaos to desolate loneliness in a flash. Oh well, it'll probably become a zoo again with the next Grail War. Luckily, I won't be here. Cool. Coolio. First floor. I guess we'll save. Oh, you know one thing we didn't do? Get our weekly thing. That's what we need to do. Hey, you're sitting down now. Hello, Hakuno. It must be hard for you not knowing who your opponent is. Here you go. Healing supplies. I wish you the best of luck this week, too. Thanks, yo. I've always thought this place added a bit of variety to the school, but nothing much else. It's only lately that I value this place for being beautiful. Huh? Took me long enough, huh? Was she always wearing black? I don't remember her wearing black. Do I have time? I probably don't have time. I think I'm going to call it here. Next time we'll go to the arena and explore it. I know this is like a little bit of a shorter recording session than what it normally is, and we didn't get a whole lot done. But that's okay. So I appreciate everyone for watching. Just a quick note, coming up on, because this is coming out Friday, so this will be out the 17th. The 21st, which will be a Tuesday, is my 1-year anniversary streaming. So I'm actually going to start streaming at 7 p.m. Eastern time that day. And everyone, if you want to come check it out, we'll be playing a special game. And that special game is something that is, boy, a doozy. I'll also have some announcements that are going on, some pretty good ones. So I would appreciate if everyone that wanted to show up, shows up. So, but that's going to do it for this time. And like I said, next time we'll go explore the dungeon, get all that stuff taken care of, try to make a little more progress. We'll probably hopefully get to day 4. I would imagine we would. There was a lot of cutscenes kind of going back and forth on this one. And I was running my mouth about Journey to the West. So hopefully everyone's farming's having fun farming and don't overwork yourself. But that's going to do it for this week. I'm going to catch you guys next time.